I'm recording this week's One Page Weekly on a bustling street corner in Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is the world's fourth largest city with almost 23 million residents. This is One Page Weekly with Nick Slavik, Brazil. Data plus feelings. There are over 1 million painters in Brazil. The average hourly wage for a painter in Brazil is $4.15 US dollars. 44 hours, Monday through Friday, plus a half-day Saturday is their standard work week. In the city of Volta Redonda, near Rio de Janeiro, there are 300,000 residents. I spoke to a paint store owner there. He knows of at least 500 painters. Only a few have ever had an employee. There is a 100% tax on labor. A Titan 440 sprayer that cost $1,000 in the U.S. would cost $3,500 in Brazil. The government taxes and tariffs are staggering. This is my third time in Brazil. Each trip has been done on behalf of the painting industry. I've visited paint factories, countless paint stores, had extended meetings with the leadership team of manufacturers about the industry, and have visited many states within Brazil. On my second trip, we took 11 flights within the country in 9 days. I've wandered the streets of Sao Paulo and surfed in the ocean. Here's what's different from the U.S. Poverty is wild here. Favelas are no joke. The rich are rich and the poor are poorer than anything we consider poor in the U.S. The plight of the average painter in Brazil is not different from that of the average U.S. painter, except for the economic differences between the countries. More on that later. I had a great discussion about the current state of the painting industry in Brazil last night. Much hasn't changed, but some things have. Access to tools has really been an issue here. The standard kit for a painter in Brazil includes a flimsy roller handle, a thin roller cover, a chip brush, seriously, this is the standard tool here for cutting, and a roller bucket cut from a tin can of paint. Certainly, there are no airless sprayers, storage boxes, or finely crafted putty knives in their normal professional lives. Are the painters cheap? Sure. But aren't most painters? It's not that they choose against premium tools, it's that they do not have access to them. You should have seen the shocked look on my American face 6 years ago, the first time that this sunk in. You mean they're not even available for any price? The mindset of painters from both countries are similar. After all, we're still humans. Scarcity mindset abounds, and the blame for stress in our industry and theirs largely lies outside of the painter's control, if you ask them. It's typically lack of something, taxes, finances, or clients. I empathize with this because I've been there. So has the American painting industry, and probably still is. Paint store owners are frustrated that the painters aren't more professional, hire more people, build more stable businesses, and use better tools. Painters are frustrated at the cost of paint, how little clients will pay them for their amazing work, and how employees take advantage of them. Any of this sounding familiar? In the end, I ideate about a solution for the Brazilian and the U.S. painting industry to better the lives of the average painter. One fix overlaps another, overlapping with larger and larger initiatives, until you start thinking about the industry-wide standards, training, community building. I quickly get frustrated and impatient. I want to throw my hands up when I think about the work it would take to move the mindset of the painter from scarcity to abundance, then to happiness and intentionality. In this mental war game, I resign and focus on my own family and business, working only to improve the things in my circle of influence. Deep breath. Maybe that's a solution after all. Watch your own bobber, as the old fishermen say, but then I feel the urge to help others again. What is a human to do? Can you really change a person? 1 million people? The answer is a hesitant yes. Can it be done in our lifetime? Hesitant yes as well. Esperançosamente.